So hello and welcome to School of Stock Market everyone, and I welcome you to the post market analysis of Nifty 50 and Bank Nifty. And guys, please do watch the video till end to actually understand as to what has happened in the market today and what are going to be different swing, intraday and scalping opportunities for trading tomorrow in the market. Apart from that, we are also going to share two important stocks that you can use for your tomorrow's trading. So let's start the video. So first of all, as you can see, we have Nifty 50 one-day chart on our screen. Monthly and weekly discussions are very firm and strong that we had done for the past 2 days, and now we are starting with the our daily discussions, daily chart discussion. As you can see, Nifty today at the very top at its all-time high faced the resistance, obviously faced the resistance, and apart from that has also made a reversal candlestick pattern, as you can see here, right? So we are not talking right now about any weekly or monthly reversal because those are positional trades, and we are not talking about those. We are talking about for the particular swing trade as we had took previously also from this level, and we have seen market fallen to this level, right? So that sort of swing trade now in the market is possible. But one more thing, apart from that, market has also given us a thing through which we can confirm. You can see this indecision has been created today in the market. So if you see market opening below this tomorrow, below the today's closing, if market is opening tomorrow below the today's closing, then definitely you can go and short the market for a swing trade till this level, because you can see this is a very strong support level. So first target going to be this particular level, or first hurdle for the prices to go further below is going to be this particular level. Once this level is breached, a swing is possible till this level, right? Now opening down, market opening below the closing of today's is a confirmation, but that confirmation is a light confirmation, right? Risky traders or early traders who tend to enter into any trade early, they look for the big profits. Their probability of winning is less, but they look for the big profits. Those people definitely upon opening can enter the market, but the people, those who are not concerned with the amount of the profit, they want that their trade should be more probable for the winning chances. The probability of winning should be more in that trade, should wait for the closing. If closing is below the today's closing, if tomorrow's closing happens to be below today's closing, then you can definitely then enter that short trade, and you can take advantage from the swing that is possible. Definitely there can be a loss of 50 to 100 points or maybe more than that, but that trade is going to be even stronger trade with a more probability of winning, right? So now let's move to the hourly chart to see the intraday and scalping opportunities. And as you can see today, market after opening gap up, I had told you that market is standing right here. Wherever the movement will be, market will took that direction. You can see, and again a big gap up opening, and after that you can see market has again came down. In the first 15 minutes itself, market came down. Let me show you. In the first 15 minutes itself, market came down, has given you an opportunity to enter at the support level, and then you can see that how good the trade was made. And if people were confused that how to decide that when we can go short, there were two signals. First signal was that obviously when market first faced resistance on the second candle, look at first here, second here and third here, you could have short the market here itself. But if you don't wanted to short the market here, then you can see after that a little bit of a small pattern has been made, which is though not that solid, but yeah, definitely a sort of pattern was there in the market. So you could have shorted according to that also, right? Though this pattern was not so firm and so strong, still the logic that I had told you that you could always short at the resistance level when you see market facing resistance for like 2-3 candles. Like if market is continuously facing resistance on a particular 2-3 candles, then you can definitely short the market. If after that also market happens to go on the upper side, then it's not your fault, right? It's not your fault. Then markets are uncertain, it happens, losses happens, we have to admit it. But you could have easily seen that market has faced resistance on the level for continuously 7-8 candles. So that's what the right time you should have shorted the market at that time itself, and you could have easily booked the good amount of profit, right? So as to now what can be the tomorrow's level, you can see yesterday I had told you that market is in the mood that market can recover a bit, and you can see today market has recovered, market has given us upside movement. And for tomorrow we don't need to do any such sort of anticipations, and the reason for that is this indecision. Particularly if you see that market is opening gap up or gap down, you can accordingly decide on the 15-minute or hourly chart or 5-minute chart as to which direction of which support or resistance prices can chase, right? The support and resistance we had marked according to the opening, you can decide that. But always remember one thing: if market is giving you a too much big gap up or gap down, then market is not going to follow the same direction. But if that particular gap up and gap down get filled like it happened today, you can see here today market has given us a big gap up opening, right? Opening was here, but you can see prices came down to the support and the gap was almost filled. If this type of thing is happening in the market, then again market can follow the same direction, right? But if you see that market is giving us too much big gap up opening and market is not filling that gap immediately or in upcoming some time, then you can anticipate that market will going to fill that gap on the same day most probably, right? So that is the thing that you should have in your head before start trading, right? Now moving to the Nifty Bank as to see what we can anticipate from the Nifty's Bank today movement. Though the daily candle made by the Nifty Bank has also been made by right at the resistance level, though it is not any sort of particular pattern, right? Like we have a particular pattern candle in the Nifty 50, this is not that sort of candle, but yeah, definitely whatever the direction will of the Nifty 50 will be, the Bank Nifty is also going to the follow same direction. So accordingly we can take the swing trade for shorting in Nifty Bank also if we see opportunities for shorting in the Nifty 50, right? So remember this thing, correct? Moving to the hourly chart as to see how was today's movement, and you can say today's movement also, okay, we have better level marked on the 15-minute chart. So let's anticipate or let's analyze from 15 minutes itself. You can see by gap up opening, again market came down little bit to fill the gap. Now you can see the gap was not that much, market started upward movement. Again you can see 15-minute candle closing above, that was still we are long, 15 above, still we are long, till here we are long. So obviously these gains above this particular levels are gone because market has fallen for no reason. You can see market has fallen without giving without facing any particular level, market has fallen. So one might doubt, but you can see both these candle, if you look at both these candle together, they are a reversal candlestick pattern. So after this anybody could have anticipated that market is going to fall. So if you were not able to anticipate this and you market came till here, and this particular area, this particular portion you have lost, no problem with that, we had gained this much. And today market has started drilling for from 34,967 levels to the level of 35,533, almost 600 points gain. And if we have lost around 100 points because of this false breakout, then there is no issue, right? There is no issue, correct? Now as to what is anticipations or what are the expectations from the Nifty Bank for tomorrow, you can see Nifty Bank right now resting at a resistance level, which is now acting as a support for the Nifty Bank. So if breaks down, then market can go below, if not, then market can go above, right? If market can, if this particular level breaks down, then you can take a short trade. If does not, then you can take a long trade, and direction you can decide what is the opening of the market and how Nifty 50 is behaving, because we have more level, easy level marked in the Nifty 50. So with that you can pick the direction of Bank Nifty as well, right? So I hope you are clear with everything in the both Nifty 50 and Bank Nifty. So now let's talk about the stocks, the stocks that we had picked for yesterday. So first stock is Britannia. Again, okay, Britannia Industries is here, and you can see particularly Britannia Industries, let me check, yeah, this particular level I have told you to short Britannia Industry below 3512, and today you can see prices was consolidating and the low made by the Britannia was 3508, but prices have not went too long also to not too above also, so prices were mostly in a range. So no profit, no loss day in the Britannia Industry, right? I don't think that there was too much loss in the Britannia Industries today. And the second stock that we had picked was Hindalco Industries. This is Hindalco Industries. So I had told you to short the Hindalco Industries below 389. You can say today low made by the Hindalco was 384. So almost 5 points gain was there in the Hindalco. So that's more than 1%, almost near to our target. So I hope you had profit, small but good profit in the Hindalco, right? So for tomorrow's trading, we are going to pick first of all Ultratech Cement. The first stock that we are going to pick is Ultratech Cement. So here on the daily chart, you can see Ultratech Cement is trending right at the level of the resistance. So yeah, definitely a movement is expected from Ultratech Cement, as it is extending right here at a resistance on the daily chart. So if breaks above, then there can be a good upside movement. If does not, if faces resistance, then we can see bear movement. And we have indecisions also to close the market. So both the things in our favor. So we are also going to go and take advantage of it. So today's closing is 6937. So we are going to take a short trade below 6927, right? If market goes below 6927, you can take a short trade, and a long trade is going to be a little bit too much high, right? We can take a long trade above the level of 6960 only. So yeah, it's a big gap, but we have to respect that. We can take a long trade only above 6960, but we can take a short trade below 6927, right? So that's a big gap, but yeah, these stocks moves this much in a day, so not an issue with that. But we have to be careful with the stop losses and the target, the 1% stop loss, and risk to reward you can have 1.5 or 2, right? So accordingly you can set your targets. So now second stock that we had picked for tomorrow's trading is Device Laboratories. Yeah, NSE Stock India. So here you can see the last two particular candle made by the Device Lab is a candle that market should go upside, right? This is a particular pattern of reversal. So what we are going to do, we are going to long the Device Lab above the 4544, right? Above the 4544, we are going to long the Device Laboratories, and risk to reward is going to be same, 1% stop loss and 1.5 to 2% target. So I hope you are clear with all the levels. So I hope you like the content. Please do press the like button, share the video, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.